Crowd of boys. Peace. What's good with you boys out there? Come to talk to you boys today about semen retention and high energy on semen retention and how to have and maintain this high energy all day throughout your day. And I like to coin this phrase myself, my personal phrase. And if you guys like to use it, put it in your notes, use it as motivation, that the higher vibration always wins. I've said that a couple times throughout some audios, but I keep that for my personal self as like a higher vibration for me to move out through my day as an affirmation. I encourage you boys to, make your own personal affirmations according to how you feel and what you do. A little encouragement for you guys. Before I jump into this topic, I want to thank you guys who have came to the channel and support. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you guys all hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. If you come across the channel just to troll, at least hit the like button or whatever. It don't matter. All right. Also, guys, share your comments. Share your experiences. It don't got to be a comment towards me. I appreciate the love and all the support that I get. I say that almost every audio. All right. And I can't say it enough. I really do. A lot of this has been a humbling experience coming to talk to you guys about this content and guys that are on this journey. But also, you guys, we share different experiences. So make sure you guys comment also. All right. With all that said, let's jump into this topic. Managing this energy on semen retention can be troublesome for some guys. And before I just started this audio, someone commented on a previous audio saying that they're hitting flat lines. They're 142 days in and they just hit a flat line. Or they're experiencing a flat line, I should say, excuse me. All right. And that has to do with some of the energy maintenance. And we're going to get to that because, as I said in the title, how to have this energy all day. So this is not only about having this high energy on semen retention, but how to maintain certain energy that you may want to maintain depending on how you maneuver through life. All right. Let's get this square and straight out the way, right? My content strictly deals with semen retention. We may veer off and talk about, other things outside of the box, but I always bring it back to semen retention. But understand that people naturally, all right, have this high energy about them. Some of it may come from outside substances, all right, but personalities also plays a part. All right. Some guys who are more cool and laid back, mellow type, if you jump on semen retention, you'll still be that. It's not just you gain this energy and now you're just vibrant and want to talk to everybody. No, you are still you. You dig what I'm saying? Your personality is your personality. All right. But the thing is that you vibrate the highest when you are on semen retention. All right. You're keeping your life force energy with you. Whenever you want to exude certain energy forward to basically showcase your high energy, or it becomes something that just comes off the cuff because your life force energy will carry you into situations where your energy will have to be used in some way, and you have to transform and transmute your semen retention energy into something else. So it only makes sense that you will have this higher energy when you put that focus and that same shift into other things. All right. When you transmute that sexual energy into other places. All right. But understand that you vibrate as a man the highest when you garner up that sexual energy, when you are on semen retention. Now, the main focus here that I like to focus on, I should say, is what I want to touch on right away, is spiritual energy. All right. This is number one for me because this is authentic without even knowing it, but being it. Say that again. Authentic without even knowing it, but being it. This is the type of energy you want to move in. This is the perfect energy. Like I said, this has to deal with personality traits. All right. Some guys might have been before semen retention overly confident, and it brings them back down to a plane where they are cool. Some guys might be coming from the reverse side, low self-confidence, but now it builds up and it places them at that same level. It fluctuates. All right. This is what we talk about. And some guys may call it flat lines, but it's just shifts in energy. All right. And this has to especially do when you're on semen retention, because this is your body and your shifts of the sexual energy being transmuted, and you're starting to recognize different energies. All right. But understand, garnering up this energy and placing it forward with authentic, genuine energy, just being you, free flowing as you are. This is spiritual energy. And this is how when people say you leave your spirit behind, you leave an impression behind. Okay. More and more as you start to understand spiritual energy, it starts to make sense more with attraction levels. The gazing effect, the stare, the glares. Your inner greatness is shining through, not always about the physical though. Yes, we may get the stares from the women, but understand that we are still so conditioned in our mind is that when women stare at us, we automatically think about sexual attraction. Now, you have to slow down, change your perception. If you thought on a spiritual mindset, they are looking at a glowing figure. The gaze, the stare, is like they see an angel walking, all right? You separate yourself from other beings. We fail to realize that some of us, we are still in the condition of a mind that we are still under just being a human being. That's physical, humane. But when you take it to higher levels, okay, you place yourself as a spiritual being and you're moving around with a certain spirit, people will recognize that and they are attracted to you on a different level. So you have to get out of this thinking of so much of the physical, and especially with women. Because when you turn the attraction levels to other sources outside of the women attraction, how they gaze at you, if you are in nature, notice how animals may interact with you. This is how you know your energy is truly vibrating at a high level. It's not just the women attraction and the women gaze, it's the animals. All right. They say cats. All right. Stray cats or cats in general. All right. They're spiritual animals. If they gravitate around you. All right. Or they gravitate to you. But especially stray cats that's been out there in the streets. All right. I work landscaping and lawn care business. So I'm outside a lot. So I'm out in nature a lot. All right, I'm in the woods, I'm in the sticks, so I deal with, I see deer, I see, birds, blue jays, but animals that are around you a lot. Notice that they are around. Take notice. Be aware of what is going on around you, because those things are gravitating around you also for a reason. Connect with it. All right, connecting back with nature will be a growing factor, will be a determining factor on how high your energy is on certain levels. All right. Once again, all right, attraction levels, not getting so much into the physical, but also children. I've made audios about this too, about inner child healing and children. All right, being around children, and children gaze too. They stare, they smile at me. I'll be in a grocery store and, and even coaching. I coach my son's flag league. I'm also coaching also another league that he's in coming up in the spring. We're starting to practice now. So I'm around 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, and even helping out with the coordinator where He's been working with 10, 11-year-olds and stuff like that, 13-year-olds up to 13-year-olds. So I've been pretty active around kids, teenagers, young boys. And, I don't do this YouTube to put my business and my face out there and all that, but understand that I'm having different experience being on semen retention because no one knows, but the way even the coordinator interacted with me with one of the first practices and interactions, right? He told me, he was like, man, one of the other coaches that was there at this tryouts and like mini camp that we're having, he was like, you work very well with the kids, like all age groups. And, I correlated back to having a sports background and just being in depth with sports and having coaches that was real hands-on with me. I'm the same way with coaching now as I'm older. I'm 37, so I'm up there. I'm not active in sports, but in my son's life, he's active as to why I'm still in it. But on his level, that's what I'm coaching. But I tend to, just love the game and spend time with the older kids and the teenagers. And it's definitely an experience with them. And getting that compliment, I don't correlate it with semen retention, but it's like noted. You take what I'm saying at the time, I just take that and my gratitude and being able to work with these kids, all right, is something that I really take pride in. But also now, when I come to do the content and I'm in this flowing state of giving content and using these experiences and examples, I correlate it back to how I move with a certain energy, right? And getting around these children and getting around these kids, and they gravitate to me. They listen. The eye contact that they give me while I'm coaching, when I'm talking, or when I grab their attention when they're not paying attention, all right? Dealing with my kids group, they're 8 years old, so, they get distracted. But I command my voice. And also I have a whistle and I know when to use it. So you have these instruments, you have this knowledge though that is coming from someone that knows how to get attention, use their voice, and know when to scale back also. All right. One thing about me is that I have my son out there, so I have to translate coaching and being a father at times when coaching my son. I want the best for him, as a dad, but also I have to coach around that. All right. So I had to understand energy shifts with coaching and being a father. You dig what I'm saying? So it's being great on semen retention. I say all that because I notice these things as opposed to a lot of guys don't get that chance to have that clarity and that information to be able to scale back and take away certain aspects of themselves of how they want things to be and be so hard pressed. All right. Patience. All right. Having being around these kids also, understanding mistakes. They're going to make a lot of mistakes young. So I can't be so hard how my coaches was when I was coming up playing ball and stuff like that. Things have changed. But being able to get through to these young gentlemen, these young kids, all right, is something that I'm big on. And, semen retention in that aspect has helped me a lot. And I can see it show, and other people tell me that also, not to brag, boast and put that out there, but I'm telling you guys, it's pure example of being on semen retention and being on this high energy where you are able to fluctuate it, all right, and transmute that high energy into other places if you cannot, all right. You just have to find the source and find a way to get that off. That's all it's about, all right. If you are hitting that midpoint or that flat line, if you will, you got to find that time and that pocket to find out where you can transmute energy from and gain that spark. That's what it is. Once when you get a spark, guys, you got to follow it. All right. You got to ignite that fire from that spark. You dig? All right. Frequency. Now, you guys know I like breaking words down, right? Frequency. Your frequency determines how you will set forth. And this comes with the consistency of what you are doing, because frequency, we get the word frequent. All right. I'm a wordsmith. All right. I do a lot of words and study. And when I see certain words and their derivatives, I like to get to it. But frequent, what are we doing on semen retention? We're taking these days frequently, day after day, brick by brick. We are building something to move forward on a certain vibration. Now, whatever you choose to be on, however you move, that's for you to decide. That's for your path to walk. But the more frequent you are on the semen retention journey, that determines your frequency. You dig? This is alignment with higher energy and higher energy planes. Once again, this is when we tie it all back to your attraction levels. We tie it back into your spiritual energy, your lasting effect on people, places, and things. It's very powerful how far you can take your spiritual journey on semen retention and really factor in all aspects of life. Once again, significant relationships with strangers, and even relating to this content, the connectivity, guys gravitating to this content. This is attraction, my voice reaching your ears, and you guys who correlate with the content, guys who take the content and may take notes, guys who reach out after the content to do consultations. It's connectivity. All right. This is vibration. I'm giving out a certain vibe. And it's not just about entertainment. It's about real help. It's about staying in tune with the frequency that, or in tune with the vibration that we are all on this journey, somehow, some way connected, and you guys are coming. That's why I say, guys, share your experiences in the comments, because guys, you guys can connect also. Share that experience, gain wisdom from each other. I got another guy who reaches out and starting to comment, giving his tidbits on a couple past audios. You know, you guys chime in with your experiences, what you guys go through. You know I say, reach out for the consultations for more in depth, but the comments are appreciated also. All right. This helps get the algorithm, going and have guys interact. This is a group thing. It's a crowd of boys. This ain't a self-proclaimed thing. Once again, I don't show my face. So, this is with a Z, but, that's the slang is with an S, because this is a plural thing. This is about us guys on semen retention. All right. Now, to end this off, how to have this energy all day, guys who are hitting flat lines. All right. Not figuring out a way how to break out a certain cycle, just feeling what they feel like low in energy. They've gotten used to that high. All right. How to have this energy all day? Smokey J. Smoke some marijuana. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. All right. Listen, would you vibe on? Is what you vibe on. All right. Once again, whatever substances that you use. And I'm going to say this about marijuana because I'm a marijuana user. That's why, I joke about it. If you feel some type of way about smoking, that's on you. I do what I do for me. Once again, you got your own path to walk. All right. But marijuana and its medicinal effects with anxiety, depression. All right. We don't speak these things over ourselves, but I'm using this as an example for the medicinal uses, just short and simple of, also, pain altering and whatever. It could be mind altering, but helping you sleep. All right. Also, it has some of its benefits depending on how you take it, how you ingest it, how you feel about it, whatever your thoughts is, it is what it is. Right. But understand that type of energy comes with its highs and its lows. All right. So once again, when you take outside substance, it has its highs and its lows. All right. So I joke around with the marijuana. I'm a marijuana user. I'm not against it, but I joke around with it. But if that's something that you want to do to keep your vibe in check, you can do that. You dig what I'm saying? It's cool. All right. Just in moderation. All right. Stay active. All right. Let's take it more serious now. How to have this energy all day and staying active. All right. We talk about, the exercise and stuff like that, but take it more high priority. All right. If you want to take your exercise more high priority, cool. But this is stuff for you. But your sleep, drink water, limit alcohol, get sunlight, eat food for energy. We're talking about strictly how to maintain this energy, how to boost this energy if you want to. These are, the simple things. All right. Specialized diet. All right. So if you want a specialized diet, vegan, vegetarian, whatever the case may be. All right. The more in depth you go with it, that's on you. Okay. Limited caffeine. All right. If you want a more natural high or a more natural boost, the more cleaner you are, of course, you're going to experience the more natural. Your body's going to adjust more faster to it. Your body's going to have to break down certain molecules and stuff like that to pull away from what it needs. And if it's a caffeine boost to get you more energy because you hit flat lines, your body's going to have to adjust to that also. So the more cleaner you are, the better off you are. All right. Once again, specialized diets, limited caffeine. Once again, natural energy, natural highs. If you want to get more closer to it, dumb everything down. All right. If you need boost and if you're hitting spikes and you need that, then, get your caffeine. Once again, smoke you a J. All right. If you need to come, however you do it. All right. We all got our vices or whatever the case may be. And if you out there, you clean and you on your dean, listen, congratulations to you. All right. The spirit is with you and you're moving in the right way. You dig? All right. Hold on, let me get not too far ahead of myself. And last, with that, your semen retention, most natural energy you can get. Then everything else is an add-on for you. All right. Fasting is a quick trick, a quick way to reset your body, and especially if you're on semen retention. All right. This gives you that boost back up. And then you can follow your steps with, putting back into your physical body with your sleep, your rehydration, all right, getting outside, your sunlight, and then, your diet. All right. So there's steps to it if you want that boost or keep your energy. But once again, it's about what frequency you want to be on. How frequent are you doing these things? All right. Don't try to change people around you. Is another way to maintain this energy, because you will be putting energy out into trying to fix people. And if you're here on semen retention, you got your own fixing to do. If you're trying to put it out there to fix other people too much, you're giving up too much energy. Take the time for yourself. Stay to it. You know what I mean? Don't try to change people. Stay to yourself. All right. Know what's worth giving up time for. Your time is precious. You got better things to do. All right. And I'm not saying cut off people and don't be there for people who actually mean something to you. Those are the people that you're there for. Not everyone deserves your energy. All right. Move with the flow of your own energy. Judge accordingly, or we call it discernment. We call it awareness. All right. Know your characters. All right. Another thing is that everyone isn't here to like you or your energy. So you will have people who hate you. That gaze might be that, because people will recognize your authentic energy and will come to see like, yo, my energy ain't like, I got to move around with fake energy. Or how he get to move around with that type of energy. You dig what I'm saying? So you got to watch out for people and how they move and what they attract to them also. All right. And they'll start to look at you like, why don't you go through certain shit? What makes your energy like, I see you going like, why do you go like, you know what I mean? People are just jealous. You have haters. It's cool. It's all right. Staying to yourself and staying out the way, controlling your environment. This is protection over your energy more than anything else. This is how you maintain that energy and have this energy all day. The more and more you reduce stress, the environment that you're in, the people around you, which you're able to intake. All right. Who are you willing to take it from? Toxic relationships. That's why I say relationships matter too. All right. The connectivity. All right, significant relationships. Very important, guys. Significant relationships. Not just anyone just to get past the time and cope with because you're lonely on semen retention. Nah, bro. Who matters? This should be the time if you're in isolation. Who matters right now? And that's how you do. Not engaging with any outside characters that don't really matter too long. Keep it short and keep it simple. That's how you move around with your energy. This is how you maintain this energy, dealing with outside interference. Pay attention to your energy and energetic shifts, your mood and attitude. All right. Pay attention to that. But also your environment. Where have you been? Where are you going? Where are you right now? Be in the present, right? But also pay attention when you walk into a room, when you enter a room. All right. Is your energy required in that space? You're taking up space and time, which is your space and time. So what are you doing there? What are you doing? Right? These are the questions you have to ask yourself. This is how you tap in with your energy. Yo, what am I doing right now? Who are you talking to? You're talking to your spirit. This is your energy, guys. Guys, with all I said, I appreciate you coming to the content, taking the time to tap in. Guys, take the time out to check your mental status. I encourage you guys. I got people in my family who are going through some stuff mentally, spiritually, spiritual warfare out here. So that's why I like to, take the time out to, guys, do a mental check-in with yourself, check in with your emotions. Remain calm out here. Remain cool. Remain collected. Protect your energy. All right, if you want semen retention, stay down. All right, whatever days you on, congratulations. I don't care if it was just today. All right, we all go through it. But the encouragement, you got brothers here who are on the journey. You're not by yourself on it. Even when you're alone, you're not alone. You got brothers here. And that's, once again, it's not to trip the algorithm to get the channel popping. Guys, comment for real. Share your experiences because there are guys out here who falter. I get guys that reach out. They give up on semen retention because, they don't see an end game. All right. They're in a dark spot, but you got brothers out here who are on the journey, and I'm sure, support. Share your experiences, guys. All right. With that said, always with love and peace.